Bem-vindo a Dadalia ao álbum no Nadia Podcast. Podcast ini behalo su joven timor ba joven timor. Ia podcast ne ami se Dadalia kona-ba tópico oinsá hanesan bot barunya ami ni moris, pode ser be ami gosta, no tópico se be ami interesse bot. Ou tópico kona-ba situação be acontece e tenilet ne be nudar joven timor te precisa tene. Ami akara kami podcast saya hanesan fating ne be ami bela expressam ni ang no fahe mi esperiensia balong. Nunemos a minha cara usa a oportunidade né atau muito com imi a minha listener sira atau cria plataforma né berra buras litan jovem ni mone criatividade. Hoida né a mi convida imi atau mai Dadalia ho ami.
Ia episodio yang lorong yang ami sa Dadalia oituan kona-ba oinsá moris hanesan joven foinsa'e timor leste. No ami se faham na inspiração, no mehi sene ba mi iha, no mos problema ne beita enfrenta hanesan joven foinsa'e da, inclui saúde mental. Ami mo sa Dadalia oituan kona-ba generational trauma, oinsá ida ne afeta ita hanesan geração fong ni timor leste. Kare kolega sira sida corona ou hatian serema generational trauma ne excited? Let's find out.
Hi! Today, I don't have that moment. Like the moment of excitement.
No, I'm just kidding.
The momentum. But anyways, how are you doing, Nadia?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing okay, I would say.
Okay.
But for real though, like in a serious note, how was your weekend? What dia no buat at na ba aconteceu semana niya larang?
What dia krua?
Ooh.
Let's say good stuff. No, let's say bad and get it all out of the way. What at? Okay. I was so tired for some reason. I had my second dose of vaccine. Like how
Yes.
Second dose. Get vaccinated, people. No. Like emanising as a first vaccine moras no second lie as a first la mora second moras mahawni ruho first mora second moras like hanesan this
Oh my God. How?
Like that, but it's a good thing because it's kind of a good thing because how the vaccine works, but it's fine. But I just don't like how koya tu lalui tambe reação vaccine yeah. But at least now how fully vaccinated and I'm ready for like I don't know. I'm still gonna how say usar fating mask si tama sa trauma usar fating mask like I don't know, but yeah.
No, definitely though.
Good thing, two things. First, how niya also kaba visita how niya best friend ni baby. So that was so good. Kang how dia bebe moris mai dia langsung visita mas how dia lain niya kasi niya tahu about COVID and how dia be hein to how be vaccine ti hani second dose mau visita. The second thing is that hani buku sila how order deze fulan tolu liware finally it's coming and I'm so happy. Now all this time like how le usa hami be iPad that how le ebook that no hani mata moras los.
Orders na be?
How order who see okay so yes I have to how other things plug in bookstore ne. Bookstore ni narang I learned bookstore. The Timorese based joven timor loke bookstore ne and in a small business ito thanks to support a small business thanks to support a joven timor ni business so go buy niya business agora emang follow buku bara ko siya so that's good.
Nice. Yeah, we can plug in like in your Instagram. How senti niya follow it in your Instagram account.
Yeah, they follow it in the podcast. So
I think we're gonna promote you, whoever
whoever
good
that
luck
is,
for the business and we're trying to promote you.
Good thing, one bad thing na acontece semana ni. Throw it on me.
Yesterday was my birthday, everybody.
Yes, it's Aldo's birthday. We all wish Aldo a happy birthday. Thank you. Aldo, you deserve it.
Thank you. Okay, so like I think that's like a good thing, I guess. It was my birthday yesterday. I'm kind of excited, but also at the same time, it's like, oh, like how latin kolega siempre iman darma sa sentence mo hire imitina de base kona like ime excited sa imitina base kona But at the same time, it's like, ay, ako may sa mente na tinang. Like, there's like a mixed feelings, like, ay, hatuang na niya. Idara may sa bot. Pues, ako may sa hanoin na, sara mo si halo. Oh, idara agora na, idara ko may sa mente tang, mabi ko figure it out, sara mo halo na moris, you know? Those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know, it's like, it's a mixed feelings. Like, I'm excited, but also I'm nervous and anxious and all that. But anyways, the good thing is that it was my birthday, and I'm so grateful, thank God. I did my birthday tradition, so that's good. I went out. So first in the morning, how saiba coffee shop, halo tugas balong, and then how sayo hana kolega bahang media, hamut konya pues niya lori how ba bakery shop, and then get some bobas, and we both just chill. Hakere kanya journal, reza, how reflexão, hakere kana me, some manifestations in my notebook. So that's pretty dope for me because that was my traditions. And then in the night time, amin terus how ya plano hana kolega sa saya dinner, celebrate na tinang. But then how they consider kata how ya meeting ho hana kolega sa timor here America. So how cancel dia. Nema serial kala botida ika se tuna fale pa domingo kalang. So abang kalang amin seba sai. So I guess that's also I say it's still part of this week. So that's also another one good thing.
Yeah.
I hope. But the bad thing is that, like I said, I've been feeling so anxious lately. A week prior to that, my birthday day, how the paint hadir kalang as like, sara in the middle of the night, hadir painted, pues comenzano ya, nanti ya. How latin atu contente ga, how latin atu triste ga, how latin los, tama how nota kata, wangira how say ha, joven adolescente ne, setiap kali sa tinang. How was I excited lo sa tita mitina idare nebe maka nura cross or I don't know, the feeling is excitement is so real. But when hero agora how sa idara amenda tuang nebe how sa tutuan sa, oh my god.
No, it's understandable. Actually, I think I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but like how sente imabarak esperiensia ne. Like how was hanesan kono? I was in my like mid like house of bebana 22, I think 22. How about I don't know 22 I celebrated in Disney. No, hatuba 21. Hatuba 21 and se contentilos because it's like legal age, America bilhim on and stuff like even though halahim alcohol like how just hala gosta lost time how sa haturu de how santa like how hala gosta niya alcohol ni taste maybe tal vez asiro ketang alcohol maybe how gosta. And I just feel like, oh, halakoi, halabutida, like how so hanilara na sa metoda was like, so yeah, I can understand that. Maybe I feel like you will get like you kind of it's like part of it, like you just realize that, you know, you started to think about like on your life moving next. But I feel like once next year, hopefully by next year, you can enjoy it. Like how 22, I get to enjoy by myself in Disney. What that was really great, which is like it's so sad. Like, why would you celebrate your birthday alone on Disney? But like, I'm so happy. Like, I was so happy.
That's good.
So I think like you will get through it. Like it will pass, I guess. Kona-ba asa the generational trauma nila.
Well, I heard a lot about this when hira nonton TV or shows, movies and stuff like that. But since I just did my research, so let's just get to it. But kolega sila rin makalahatene sidak laos lahatene. Sidak corona lifuan generational trauma. Primero itatene sa mag-trauma, right? So just in case, trauma mag-experiência sila na ba acontece e ema ida moris, nebe causa problema emocional, physical, no mental ba ema refere. Exemplo nessa acidente cartasoke ou família mate, nebe me halo ema ne sentir la seguro no out of control e a situação tertentu na tamba, fo hanoin fali sira kona pa passaram sira beha. Generational trauma significa evento traumático nebe acontece antes e ema sira na geração passado, nebe ni impacto lori to geração agora niang. Ita agora raukne. Psychologically, it has been proved that problema mental ka emotional balong nebe ita ni geração sofre agora ne, mai husi ema ser ulu ka buat sila nebe enfrenta antes ne sila halo tratamento na ikusmai itamos hetang. It's like a life cycle thing. Exemplo, nessa família sila nebe sente la confortável atu fahe sila emoção, kala koy atu halo diskusang kona ba problema hanesan stress, ka depressão, tama sila sente ne hanesan signs of weaknesses. O inangaman nebe overprotective ba sila wan sila. O ema sila nebe iha trust issue, no sila lutang. I feel like it's so true. Like, ilio ko na ba inangaman being overprotective ba sila wan sila ne? Let me tell you a story. When I was in high school, ihan colega niya ne matene kalimar. Niya tinggi juara 1 helare. At least juara 1 atau juara 2. So, laban fete nama agak like monoklos bilang, you know, like nerd. Kasar kare yang yes like a nerd. One time, niya ba ranso ni colega sira. Ami colega kelas itu sa. Sira bah limar, ia momento ne, ami ia estudo de grupo. Lokrai. No, niya la foto tiba niya pa katak niya bah limar ni colega niuma instead of doing the study group in school.
Oh, okay. So
basically, yes.
Oh, okay.
And then, sila ba pasir, halatin sila ba halimar, you know, hang out. But, niya fila tarde, jam 7. Come on, jam 7 ne, niya fila tarde tena. Fila tarde ni uma, niya pa, gente niya oin hote na be. I think turik o katana. Hambrik na matang oin, I swear to God. I think fatuk, how luat na. But he has something in his hand.
Something not good.
It's not good. It's scary. And so, ano colega mane na rua iya kartalarang. Mane maloritan feto. So that's trigger. Ano colega niya panya be anxiety like so high. No, mane karkareta nito ni susi kakulio na pa. It's not what he thinks it is. No niya pa like nervoso trata baku be. Ano colega ni. I think so. I can't remember like exactly. And then niya pa langsung be fasa fo peringatan ba niya hana colega ne feto ne ola bil saitang ne apply go saitang humanes ne. Depois o ten kan timor kan me story malo vizinho sira mai hubro tikar skala. Eu hana colega mane conta mai haros ne aldo you can imagine like vizinho sai mo tomak barak ne niya pa moral how hobe hana colega mane da fala ne kona-ba oinsá me trata feto ne. Like we're not doing like sexual stuff. It's just hang out, casual, normal hangout. No niya pa hanoin niya ami hansa. Halo butung mapanyoang. Now, relate to this topic. Tamba sama havdian be. It's a relatable. Tamba, depois de ami remata sama, hana colega feto ne, become totally different. Either monoclos no close ne. Like, the opposite of that, you can imagine that.
Someone said that parents who are strict raise sneaky kids.
Right, exactly.
Tamba tamba sirsai sira tao ko idane sila langsung naik sai ba colega mus que tal animai pai la fo o animai pai la esa siaka sera o baku how entonces la tetera there's losing like trust na la conti entre ngama hoang.
Yeah. Nasara ma acontece la barik sira ne hetan trauma. No one hira la barik hetan trauma sira hanoin de sara menyapa nyama halo sira diak like idane mang lolos antan si or sira la barik sira bot mai hetan uang sira halo continua fal tratamento ni bang yapa halo basira, you know, so it keeps repeating like that in the future. I like how fiero los anak colega ne pasti agora traumatized los ba sira evento refiere ne. Oh my god, it was so scary, I swear to God.
Nebe sira ida tula ne trauma ida uang ne trauma tanto trauma tu
Hodo trauma. And I'm not gonna lie, when I 2 years after graduate how him bemos no how eta na colega ne feto ne to stand to speak. This you? Wow, good for you. Like, I love this. I mean, like, niya transição, so I feel like the opposite of it, ne? Halos dia ne, buat nebe mag-add ka, buat nebe ladia. It's just, like, surprising me. You know, once, like, oninaman sila la fo atenção ba o once sila wild, karas. It's also, like, the same thing, like, ema sila nebe, kung hakunya sila baraklos, sila ba hela asrama, SMP. Esa ma fila may timor, herang, madili, may timor fali. Tama di larang, tanay ema sila naman, santo, no, bitch. They're the bitch one. They're literally the bitch one. I swear to God.
Maybe it's because freedom and also like it's a way for them rebel like as a rebel. When I say rebel, I'm not saying that in a like bad way. I'm saying it's right. Like as a finally freedom as a student that I'm doing all of this because I didn't get to do it before. So now I'm doing all of this now. Now you see, like that kind of attitude.
Hasintian sa buat parte sa itan sa joven halagala. Ita joven obviously ito curioso, ita kar halo buat fong like challenge ourselves. So hasintian tamay sira eman ka sa streak or hela drama sira regulação bara kalimar nabe for persamba sira labi halos na ba. Anto mahiran sa husik sira sira langsung I'm free. You know, like that meme like I'm alive. I'm free. That's literally them. I swear, that's literally them. That's just what I think. But personally, what do you think about generational trauma?
Last year I watched Encanto movie.
Encanto. I haven't watched that movie.
I think you should.
I know. I feel like I've been left behind so bad.
Yeah, abo main niya abuela neka. Ang sa funo to, sa ulo tiyo sinifating ni funo be halay lakong ni katuwang. Antaw, they live in this house where it's like magical power. House ni full power ba siya dyan ni uang honi be once ni moris may sila iha power. They're blessed with like power to help the community. Sini abuela ni like is so like perfect sa. Ni thinks it bototo thinks it perfect. Ni be why ni kalahetang power. So that's like already has a shaky na sa diyang la perfect ona iya sini be. Sira is ni familia ne. And the fact that laosin ni be uang na mahetang sa pressão, sira hotodo hetang pressão to be perfect. Tamba honya abo main trauma da uluk yang katak lakong agora sira hetang blessing galay blessing. And that sira things that iya na fati sine power no de ajuda comunidade ne. So it puts pressure on the family. Sira man hetang sa causa fal trauma. So like I feel like emotodo things nota tamba conta história kona ba generational trauma ne importante los tamba ema barak nebe lahat tene kona ba generational trauma o hansa la aware sira benchilos avofeto ne background story ne kono conta tia you kind of like understood like o comprende
sama ni
ha bot ne ni halo la dia unit terlos nia break trauma ne para ona per la bele kona nia wang hobe wan sira to break the cycle mabeta manila kulia nia sa hakara perfection helet então afeta fa ni wang hone be wan so I think I would say that my answer is to go watch that movie. Like, may mas nabis nonton. O may nonton, may gostar niya music sir ne without realizing niya story niya moral ne. Go watch again because movie ne explica kapas los kona-ba generational trauma and also like kansa pressão ne be o het ng husi familia.
Right.
I think character ne be how relate the most ne Luisa. Well, technically she's not the older sister, but she takes on the pressure of older sister, like moris pertama ne, one pressão ne be osimunansas. But every single one can relate hove. Traumas, terus like it's so good. It's like there's like a sister who like has to be perfect all the time because she's the pretty one, but she doesn't want that. So it's like so interesting.
Yeah, when you talk about the funu nebemak niya vo hetang ya pasaro ne, that's a good example by ita timor sira ne. You know, like ita timor, it hetang invasão, right?
Yeah.
Who's the Indonesia, who's the Portuguese, like for years and years, a lot of suffering, struggle, who's it na apama sira ne. Who's the esperiensia ne sira hetang trauma makas kalay. No tama sira hetang tratamento, sa hetang tratamento ba sira mental health, então buat terima sira hetang trauma ne sira hasalo balas dendam faliba itan sa agora ne. Balas dendam laos yang sira like they did it on purpose mata bermasak yang haukar otero sutlay just because they don't know. Exemplo nessa overprotective sira uluk ami funo ami amne pasaro se you know like parente sira quando moral sira one sira for example de pasaro I'm like no that's you in the past amne sira sa agora la hanesan tena be hasinte sira la dum compreende hoje tem situação jovem será agora né so sira tau kalima saram se acontece ba ita se wanhira ita right tama sira uluk ami halos ne botnya acontece Miami sa hala ko halo ne ba acontece but like mundo agora mudança tena.
That's the thing about generational like to break the cycle to para ne ita precisa reconhece se não acontece to ne la bele continua tamba hasoin odian kata itana voz sira pai homain sira kan la teni dan sira aware ne então se acontece hasane então a outcome se hasane então so tau ko anxiety anxious about se ma to acontece então afeta ne pressure you know all of that. So I think it's important like dura muito kulia be open about se ma acontece because sometimes se la kulia so itana no the pressure
that is something that I personally like. Lahat ng esperiensia hanesan kuliah feel like one-on-one uhona parente.
I
You
think
know, like
it's hard. I think it's hard to sit down and talk sometimes.
I wish last night I was watching this YouTube video called Cut. Halatino YouTube video called YouTube channel. The channel
Hard.
called Cut.
This is how it
Yes. I love that channel. Sente aprender buat para channel.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
And Jubilee, you know Jubilee. I feel like they have the same production company.
Yeah, I think there's
I think so. So last night I was watching this series of one-on-one conversations. This guy having one-on-one conversation with his parents, and then how long's a game? So if I ask questions and you don't want to answer it, then you drink. If you want to answer it, then you have to be honest. Something like that, you know. And then there's one question niya apa husu ba niya? Kada ke rumah nabi maka amin dari inangamang muda. What do you think it is? Nemak nidiang. How intense inenrua as a parents have done like a good job, raised me. But at the same time, but nabi makansa iminrua halo ni inenrua harid pa husi like the outside of me as a person. You never like see me as a person like inside. Kari ke butunwa hakar muda how intense how kar ita sa kuliah like about feelings like what I've been through. Nyamai ma Chinese, nyapa am American. So you know like Asian stereotypes, parents, they always want their kids to head and juara, blah blah blah, you know. And that's the same situations with that guy. And butama kaya sa anisa ama pa may halo dia oting isay the computer guy. Nepemak hatene kona-ba technology as nes ne perhetang usang para oting hetang nilay dia GPA ting 4.0 as nes nihelit. And I did all of that and that makes you happy, but do you think I'm happy with this? I'm like,
wow.
Nah, bitch. Nyama when hearing you say nyama which is good, right? Like now look at you like moris dia gue hetang serviço as nesne. Nya punya wang teteng yeah, but like how espera kata ita pela hetang halo conversation sa hane mo sounds sara makau halo ha outside of my academic life, like kabaransu, ha kolega, hanya dobeng as nesne. Misal ita kuliah buat nesne, like tamba wang hira how ya tempo na makan sa like low and how I made mat kuliah kuliah ini latin out sa kuliah buat serne, you know. And I feel like that's like majority of us Timorese young people have the same experience. Like we can totally relate to that. Like I'm totally like fear kata joven quase eu quero ser Timor morili sa butamak ne. Ito niya relasyon itinapamanan sa I don't know how to describe this, like
maybe like taug or I don't know. Maybe different no MID. But right. I did get to. That's why I was talking. Like how actually we had two talks. Ida pertama how kuliah na pa main tire. Pois no just han pa main hanali sir hoto. We had a talk and then again we had a talk and we all cried and it was just and we all cried. My mom cried. My dad didn't. He was just silent and laughing because he find it crying is funny. But we all talked. My brother talked. The younger one doesn't understand, like los doesn't understand, like ni sidaw at bela kuliah sera taw ni sikikuan ni loten at kuliah sera. But I invited everyone and then I'm kuliah where how hanali hatete sera nene. We appreciate sera our parents did for us because sometimes not a lot of kids get the advantage that we get, but also there's a lot of like things happening. And then my mom was like, she talks about Nia experiences like the pressure to be this and that and this, and then you started to realize that's also generational trauma.
I was about to say that.
But then you realize that Togora, even until now, say hurtful. Without realizing until I pointed out that she is hurt. Even until now, how pointed out say, oh my God, like that is true. Like moras laws, maybe how sabi.
Another generational trauma that I can relate so much, and it's so sad and it's very toxic, which is the masculinity. Like when manisira la koya to haturi serne mosang, always praise serne mosang. I think my dad did that too, and also like I feel like growing up, hanapa sempre like nyala hatete kata hey mane label tanis. The way like the example, the action that he showed us is that yes, mane label tanis, like kind of like you have to be strong and all that. But I know deep down, like my dad like have a lot of stuff going on behind the scene. For example, sa niya oinsá niya to buka servicio like hanap pala sekolah niya tamo ti sa Maret. Like niya halay ari rural to. Niya pinda ba Indonesia hetang hanama Indonesia na ba. Pues lori may timor. But like there's a lot of pressure that like olore no ang feto husim na sangi da may fa na sangi da depois olay on a background eduka sangi da morilas ne like oinsá to hetang servicio dia. You know, like there's a lot of pressure. Hasin ni tama sama niya lakuan sa ture mo tama niya lakuan sa ami uan sira ne hatene kata I'm as a dad I'm struggle a lot. That's what I think like how
I think that.
And because of that I'm sikuan sa ami hanoin dia okay. So it's kind of bad to show your emotions. Like that's like kind of the mindset that we set in our mind. And I remember after like when I got the scholarship, my dad's like so happy and cry. He's like, oh my God, see my sacrifice being paid. Like hanoan like hetang asne. Ayan ano yan sa same time. Like that is relief, like as a joy, but also a part of me feel like there's a tears like ano yung pa rin struggle silang sa ulo. You know what I mean? Like hanung ka haturan ni mo sang like agora na tanis ni hansa hasay huto ho sara magida. Yeah, I don't know how to explain this in a proper word.
I get it.
Yeah, like tama amin nung sa halo conversations about our life, like one-on-one our feelings. It create a trust issue in our family. All of us. Halat na napay na main sarahoy dane. They both are old now. It's gonna waste of times of me like trying to explain to them about this mental crisis that our family have. But yeah, I'm just gonna let it go. It's kind of sad that like ami agora sa uang matingki sofre hosaran sa halak. But I know that it's not their intentions. Halatin sila halat tamba generational trauma. Tamba
without realizing, like they don't realize what's going on.
Yeah.
Because Basira, this is good for them at that time.
Yeah.
Going how content, right? Until she didn't realize ni foi realiza kata how nilara mora sila kona-ba ide. Tapi tamba dia bahau antang dia bahau wait. Like she just realized that wow, I'm not happy with it. Like how nilara ne moras los matogora hanoin hila. But without realizing. Yeah.
And it feels so good. Finally have that conversations.
Oh yeah, it feels so good. It was hard
think
at first.
It was. I think we also had conversations, which is something that it's rare. Familia Timor niya, our lifestyle, like family lifestyles, yeah, Timor, inangaman turang mutu ko uang hod kuliah buat sila polebane. No, we don't do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of like I think when you talk about this, like at least in my experience, primero it was hard because there's a lot of self-defense.
Yes. Oh my God.
Action na how halos na diag. Emanaba halo na diag. I think that's a good thing because I think I did a good job on handling. Like I gave everyone time to talk. Like hana pai tempo kuliah, hana main tempo kuliah, hana aling tempo kuliah. Ida to korta den stop. Usikla ida ne kuliah like usikla aling kuliah, usikla mama kuliah, usikla papa kuliah. Then I like kind of slowly unravel what happened in the past that kind of leads to this. Especially hana parents. Tama ami lahat ni sila grow up ne majority. Ami rona bot diag det. La rona bot nebe asa bot nebe ating into ne. So when sini deep trauma nebe circulia, nebe sir esperiensia, circulia sai conta sai no, you're like that's it. There you go. But sila realize until later on, oh, like sila realiza last oh, yeah, I'm not happy. How la satisfação se dama acontece bahau ne.
It makes it like even hard being as an adult or being as a teenagers, yeah, more sa Timor ne. Aside of like problema in general, na yung mga joven sila enfrenta sa edukasyon or so friendships, relationships and stuff. But then we have things like this, generational trauma. But like Nadia, o siente sa hanesan yung mga foinsa'e at timor ni susirgala. And also like, what do you think the common issue na mag joven sa timor foinsa'e sila hasuro?
Joven o ema na bihan sa iha hela proseso na niya se descobre niya ang sede Nesusa. Especialmente Liliu se ola iha ema nebe ato suporta o. Bot bara que acontece nebe ola tene ato halo seda. Ola tene ni outcome ne seda. Seda decisão seda mo precisa fote. E o tal o anxious nola iha suporta husi colega ou família ou ema nebe o fiat. That's gonna be hard. But Emma said it. Hans Wayne but Emma said it. No, kona-ba problema, I think problema comum. I'm saying like hasala iha suporta that I don't know, is this considered as a problem?
It is a
But
problem. I think that's like a very common issue.
yeah, nebe emala hetan suporta sera det atu danuma haware bara que nela acontece vai mas haware acontece bara que ema bahusu ajuda la suporta sa lifuang. Sira danuma ba ema ida no ema de sempre de how nem problema bot. Que com ela ne vamos falar bem. Like don't invalidate ema nia, you know, ema mai também ema fear o. Se o halo ne nia la conti fear ne o nia tau katuba husu itabot kona-ba ne. No, nila ihatang ema selok atu husu. Tapi itabot na ema na venue fear nesa. Então setang mania tu husu ajuda o husu hanoin. So don't do that. Don't invalidate. La bele hatete kata ema nia problema ne labot o ema nia problema ne issue ne malori mai o story ne malori mai ne la importante. Parece la importante mo otamo nunca experiencia o la bot mo otamo nunca experiencia. And at the same time, la bele obriga ema tu poti solução ne o hakara.
Yeah.
That's also bad. Sometimes ita hanoi solução ne diak ma ita, but nela diak ma ema ne. What do you think?
I was about to say that, like an example, like unemployment, education and stuff. But then I was like, that's also because of a lack of support. Ito lahat ng support sa gobyerno sa local recursos wait na ito na joven sila na. So basically, nihun ma lack of support na. Like example sa feto sila lahat ang asisto ba edukasang. Tama sila lahat ang support si manay sila ng huwin sila na magpe. Hati hanoin katak sila mga like the best or like superior. Tama sila moris may manay, like what the fuck. Yeah. Like basically lack of support, it's the root of all of these issues.
Orasik on your meios nebe o halo horia soro issues nebe o hetang.
I don't know. Like when here I'm at Timor, I don't have anybody to talk to about how I feel or the way I feel. So the way I cope with it is just work. Like work, and work. Bitch, I work so hard. I swear to God.
Yeah,
I feel like when I especially once I graduate from high school, oh damn, that's like I think I was 17 years old when I graduated high school. And 18, 19, 20, 21, 4 years. Saya jam 7 darsan, tamu mo jam 7 kalang. Oh, 10 kalang. Every single day, every single night, like that, non-stop. But sometimes how ba?
Langsung bahalo oni serviço sama.
Habis sekolah mental ya lahana ya ne. Sa habis sekolah, saya kona habis sekolah kelas ya habis kelas, saya kelas habis serviço ya las lahana ya te. Metiaut. Habis serviço na ba? Taman anya kompanyen na ba to? Metiaut. Metiaut. Metiaut man dalam babe Kristurein itu. Ya, metiaut. Metinaru, how to do metinaru? Metinaru ko metiaut.
Oh, the way.
Anyways, metiaut. 1 week I work almost 30 hours a week.
Wait, what?
Yeah, as a part-time. Well, actually not 30. 30 is too much. Like 30 include like sometimes how tour guide to. But tour guide is not every day. So it really depends. But on average, I would say 20 hours a week.
Tour guide tour bato hansa ato urusan nga like daily like city laranet.
City laranet. Amba fating historic places like Santa Cruz, Motel, the museum. Ida basic parlamento niya ne. Palacio. About keras.
Wow.
Pues like Taistolo, like all the historical places that we have in Timor, ideally. And then now I think the tour service expand. So sirahalo to likisa. Yeah, it's like a very small company, but all the people that work there is young people, 18 to 24, which is so great. And it's so empowering and powerful. So like I was so busy and I work hard. That's like the way I cope with my stress. Because when hira about uma, mentally I'm like drain my energy a lot.
I took a class of family social science and technology, and one thing hanya professor na hanoriami kata la bele lori onya problema iha liur buat nebe hanoi sire liur nebe la pertense mai uma ne la bele lori mai uma atu nune hamenus sa stress ka, problema
Mhm.
umata. But I think, which is opposite, ho sa família ida, dala bara, stress na beta simu siliur, italori may larang. Antang amenta, stress sa itanepahin may sa saiba sir serviço liur, sila lori ho to stress na sila hetang yung serviço niya, may butuh larang. Kita mo si stress sa escola, ka ho si serviço liur, lori ho to may butuh ke larang. Antang like, amenta niya be, burn out ne.
So much pressure, burn out easily. Even though I do nothing at all. Like human halos around not halo. But I was so exhausted, tired. It's like, oh my God. It's like very unmotivated. How about you, Nadia? How do you cope with your issue?
I think I would say that ulu kalatene halonsa. Agora mo tene. But now I'm figuring out like nenek. I do not wanna like I wouldn't even wanna say like yang hala koi stress o bot ne lada. Hala tene losona. I'm gonna leave it. Like I don't know what to do. I don't know how to cope with it. Talking with my parents, Hanya sibling sira, is so good.
Yeah.
And writing in journal, it's so good. Reading is also really good. Like how sa poti tempo da kuliah let ko na le buku bebe. Sometimes characters ni problema na daru mane sa lonian sa. Neme sa problema dia self reflection. This is a mirror. At least hatene where to start. At babuka sul saung ba hani problema. Começa
Me too. Yeah. And then you know what I'm thinking? Yes, this podcast.
Oh yes! Oh my God! Yes.
This podcast is also
it's
a cope. Yeah, it's a cope mechanism too for me. No, actually, like I always think that I need to find someone that like I can talk to, and thank God I have a friends like you, and I have a few friends that I can talk to, but not. I have a trust issue, you know. I don't really talk much. Oh my God, I have a lot of story to tell you, but I feel like we need to save that for another episode.
Okay.
Also, Nadia.
Yes.
Speaking of generational trauma in our teenage life, when you're a teenager o when you're a joven, o si hanoin kalay o ni mehi ka chita no plano sa mo kohalo pa aspirasan sila ne no consigue atingi kalay.
So, how niya mehi ga aspiration about iha o si teenager ne? It's the same one I had kon how say labari kikwang. And that is to create something that relates to as a storytelling. And I think
this is a storytelling for you.
I know, right? The podcast is also storytelling. But yeah, so create something through the arts of storytelling. I think I have achieved some, and there's more.
Still in the progress.
Yeah, I'm still in progress. And this is funny because I don't think I'm ever going to be satisfied with this. Like, maybe I don't know how achieved like art of storytelling about balong. Like, I mean, podcast is one of them. How hakerek script ba hani theater production yeah how say university but barak how clear like maybe how rai how personally how publish. But that's the thing, like I'm never satisfied. Like somehow how sentence it's not enough. How sa kara create so I don't know if there's going to be a satisfaction line in the future.
I think it's just part of us as a human being. You always like
want more.
Yeah, one more. So I think it's normal. Totally relate to that.
That's my answer, is that I'm still in the process. How about you?
Same, I achieve a lot of stuff that I've always been dreaming of when I was a kid or as a young person. And some of them still in the progress, still working on it. And hopefully I'll achieve them as soon as possible.
Manifesting. We are manifesting.
Yep.
So, unsa o motiva no inspiro ni ang ato bawing na fating. Like as o halo butida, unsa o tududo ni ang ato halaw na fating. Buat nebe o halo ne no liu lor ne hansa.
I don't know how to motivate myself. Oh my God! Speaking of motivations, I hate that word at this moment.
Yes, tell me
I'm lack of motivations right now. I told you I'm like been thinking about my graduations, like what I'm gonna do after. Because of that, and it affects my sleep schedules. How toba jam 3-4 darsang every day, every night.
No, that's not healthy.
I know. I've been trying to change it, but it's just so hard. Plus, my major that I took right now, I liked it, but I've been telling you multiple times, like
There's
it's
a
not my
pass in there.
passion.
You said liked.
There's no
There's a
passion.
pass.
Yes.
Pasado. Verbo
And
pasado.
so, I feel like motivação sa depende ba may help as well, depende ba goals sa iha. When you have it's like goals, like I set the goals, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, but man ba as a goal ang sa gia how to service
Mahalo.
continua sara mahalo ne.
That's the thing with seniors, like the future nebe unforeseen future with the situation, current situation. What happened? Do I have a job? Like serviço nebe how sa iha galay sa satu worry da nebe mosu ne. With COVID, então serviço barak nebe la so, and then also like serviço nebe campo de serviço nebe menos duni. Então ema hanoin barak duni tabe da ne.
And not trying to be like capitalist here, but bitch, I need money. For sure.
We all do. That's why we're working. See,
Oh, Nadia, and also the reason why like we haven't been like doing podcasts and stuff because of that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Lately, I'm not really motivated about anything, literally. Also, like fear also kind of help motivate me. Like I'm like this. Second how sa hal tugas, right? And ako may ko na, like the fear is coming. Oh my God, Alda, what are you gonna do? O si hetang 0 grades and o sila na class, e mas drop out sa escola, no sila kung nes borso student o si Filipoma. Like how liga to be the worst case scenario ne. That's what I do. O si Filipoma timor no o moe tama mo tuto hari oan sa like e mabibig mo ka bekten latin sa talo si sang betiag o halawan na familia no e manabi ma fear. Oh like bitch, I think all this kind of stuff and it's like oh my God, no, that's not gonna happen. I need to work and I'll do homework. Kind of dramatic, but bitch, that's just like who I am. Oh my God, the other night I was listening to podcasts on my way from library to home. It was like 12 a.m. and I was like walking by myself and then I was like, what are you scared the most? I asked myself all of a sudden just like that. How could you miss like and then I was like, future. And as you think about it, future, I scared a lot of futures. Like right as of right now, I feel like I'm so scared of future. Like I'm so scared.
I know because you don't know what's
gonna happen.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
I always say to myself, like, hey, being optimist, keep reminding yourself that everything's gonna be all right. I know, but bitch, you can't handle my anxiety.
Yeah, that's true.
How do you motivate yourself?
I don't know.
That's what I thought.
I don't know. I really no, that's my answer. I don't know. It's something different every day, and I don't think I ever motivate how how koko to motiva how by dan mo how kere sura tao yabe. Paredi sabi you got this. Smile. You're beautiful. Or like you have something to finish. But I don't follow it. Never happen nontong YouTube emasin halon sa nene. How do you do that? Kapasos na only vida na sabi. Organize los.
You know what's crazy? How annoying ka tag onay man mo organizado los. I feel like you're like very productive, organized, in play. You put everything in place, something like that. That's
I used to do journaling, but hansa motiva hanyan. But that alone how para ka na. I stopped doing that. Now ora journaling libro soring na ba ora this thing. I should start again. But then I thought about how can bisa pinta, how chani journal ho pinta, how be, how sticker cute sa me. How or se how look at how this ne. Oh yeah, thanks to começa a fazer tamaren sa ni vida ne sa brautlos. But then I realized hey sticker cute sa na thole ne be. Hey lali kare tonava. That thing, like I think it's not good. Like nehasa negativo lihat. And also I'm trying a lot of stuff. Like how orangnya gusta how Coco bought barak but never stick to one. I don't know, maybe it has to do with my anxiety, but I watched a video somewhere where that's just the eldest kid problem where have to be good at everything. So you're trying to do every single thing and learn it, but then you never pick one hobby, like or never pick something that you're really good at. O sempre coco but barak par halo perfeito red losana but you never. I don't know if this is true, but
no, it is interesting. Yeah. All right, Nadia, Buat saramak o deseja o hati na wanghira o si joven foinsa'e. Something that you wish you knew before. No mensaging or advice rumah nabi mau karak for pa younger audience that we have listening to this right now.
I think this is something that is to not rush, and that goes for everything. But I think like when it comes to like decision, I think I wish I knew not to rush. How about ansila to 40 decisão ida? How annoying did you apply antes how 40? Ato nune how vela mengsal to ikus. Even though like decisão ni la feta how terlalu makas, but still, like sometimes I still think about the decision that I made. And dalam rumah rush na mayo si how niya lingkungan. So maksudnya how ada ema ida poti decisão na ne. Entah how was rush. Padahal how sente dia kliu. So hane advice mana bahwa niya anda uluk no ba ema hoto kata label rush and hanoin oniang. Tama talvez oniang lingkungan poti decision dia tama basira dia ne dia basira. Ne mas sini decisão mana. Ba oni ang sira decisão dia ba oni ang gala dia ba your happiness, your future, is it good? I think that has to do with me being a follower. Hakuliah lah kolega office sira balung hati tiri sira leader. Balung orangnya gosta in the middle like koi pilih side. But how langsung dia I'm a follower. How orangnya followed it. Ne até agora how troca tu muda mos lah dia klay. How sudah bele muda hela. Memang dalam hal satisfied. So I think it has to do with that too. How about you, Aldo?
I was like, once you're saying about the followers, I immediately think something. I feel like buat memang how desejo how atin wangira si jovem mak how labela ha força na ang how di halo buat memang kasi hindi halabela to halo. Not saying the halabela to halo, but like like it's okay to not being able to achieve something even after you try it. Tam habis simple like força na dia Aldo ting halo on kolegis halo to net go.
Thank you, thank you.
And I was think how sempre força na think halo saramak emaselok bele no sente kata hamos bele ne. You know what I mean? As a result, like I don't care about my mental health. I don't care about my well-being, my happiness and stuff like that. As long as I need to achieve that thing, that's all that matters. And when hira how halo but sila ne hokas an holatinzi, it's like it made me so down. How espero kata how atene atu for boundaries bana ang kata sekano os inte sa ola bele butin sa time consuming ba no la for beneficio makas ponya the overall well-being that you have, then just stop doing it. I'm not saying that I'm lazy. It's just like I keep thinking about like, am I happy doing this?
I think that's true. Like sometimes ito briga anta mitare hasane ito mo stay sa parang like maybe area jane laos kunya.
Yeah, laos niya na.
Like I didn't Augusta halo no diak do mo. So yeah, sometimes ito briga ang
briga ang. That's what I'm saying. Briga ang. Yes. How do you have força? I mean, it's kind of the same thing, but and that's also my advice to everybody. Stop force yourself too much. You need to take a rest sometimes. Take care of yourself. If you're too tired, if you baransu and it drain your energy, stop. So kung ema rumah treat on sa ladia, then unfriend it. It's fine. Cut them off of your life.
Cutting people out of your life. I literally wrote in yesterday how kaya kesuntahan na bot. I was so angry about something. So I said, cut off anyone who is toxic from your life. Remember.
Period. All right, guys. That's today's topics, generational trauma, and what has it been like teenagers in East Timor. I mean, I'm never gonna cover a lot of things. Start from generational trauma. I'm explica sarama. I'm hanoin kona-ba generational trauma. Idan real galay. No, idan acontece no Hite Timor. And for example, para kona-ba joven sira sofre husi generational trauma. Li husi itinaparente sira ni effect sarama ita sofre. And also we talk about both our personal life, very personal, I feel like. It was very personal for both of us to share this, but we're just trying to make you guys understand what we're talking about. Also, I'm not a family esperiensia hanesan joven timor. Liliwan hiram sa teenagers, sarang mi halo, buti na ba mi costa, mehi no espirisan na ba mi kiha. And we also talk about our mental health, our mental state right now and in the past too, which is very traumatizing, but it is what it is. That's what we talk about for today's episode.
And don't forget to like and subscribe, comment, I guess, if you're comfortable. Yeah, aming YouTube channel, Dadalia Podcast. No, most ho aming Instagram, social media. Podcast niya Instagram account ma Dadalia Podcast, at Dadalia Podcast. How niyang at Nadia Harchu, no alnya at Avandeli.
So the question of the day of this episode, ami hakarak arona kolega sira niya esperiensia ni joven. Sara magwahakar hatete po niya ang ida sa kick o closang ne. So let us know the advice that you'd like to tell the other people. Thank you guys. Bye.